Good morning. This is Gino DiCaprio. We have Monday, February 25th, 2015. Okay, the reason for this subject today, I'm going to be talking about, it seems like a lot of spiritual teacher, motivational instructors, or teachers, coaches out there are always focused on the positive of how to either be financially wealthy, happiness, everything has to do with completely being positive. I'm going to be talking to you people who are mostly miserable, negative, or want to be positive, but somehow something is stopping them. A lot of people that don't know me, and those that do know me, have a presumption of me, or they project me as being in a fantastic life. Because, as you all know, I am the author of this series, or the chronicles, called The Universal Law of Creation, and I also got my work on the Jake Hollow, which was a name I used to use on the street before in the past. It gives a lot about who I used to be. I will talk about my situation. I'm a happy person, don't get me wrong. I'm satisfied, I'm not depressed, I'm a very happy-going person, except for right now my shoulder is kind of killing me for some reason. I guess it has to do with energy I give out. I'm going to talk about negative, how to let negative affect me. Like, for example, a lot of you know about my situation, what happened where I went to prison for something I did not do, and this is just to give you an idea from the judge that I received, finally, after 3 years. That's saying that I was acquitted. Of course, what I don't like on it is saying that the reason I was acquitted because all the evidence were in Canada, were out in the States in prison, and they had since 2003 to grab all the evidence, and they didn't have it all. It's just they had nothing, just be able to cover himself. So that's the negative. But I do not look at it negative. I always look at it as a reason. Everything happens for a reason. Maybe you don't have the answer in front of you right away, but the answer is there. Here's another situation I'm going to be talking about, which is other things that I've been getting, is dealing with my ex-girlfriend that I talk about in my book as Jezebel. And no, I'm not angry. I still love the girl. I'm nothing against it. I got all this new file of another case that now has to do with money for taxes for back then, that I have to pay for it, and where she has responsibility for it, and where now she's trying to put everything on me. She doesn't seem to want to lay off. Now, a lot of you can say, "Oh man, poor guy, man, this woman is psychotic. There's something wrong with her." Everything happens for a reason. See, I don't look at it as negative. There's a reason why this happened. It doesn't mean I will not fight it, or I will not go see a lawyer, or be present from a judge and try to take care of the solution and see what happens. Whatever happens, happens, and I'm going to accept it. So it may look like negative, and some people will get very pressured by it, but I don't look at it as a negative. I look at it as more as there's a reason for everything to happen, and it's amazing because we're talking about a lot of reading, and mostly in French, in case you want to know. You don't, no matter what happens in your life, you get yourself caught up with ex-wife, ex-husband. The situation may look terrible. Maybe your kids are disappointing you. I mean, anything in life, an accident, losing an arm, I mean, everything in life, it's how you look at it. Remember, everything is a test to put on you. Some tests are put on you because you were supposed to take a certain path and you decide to ignore it. You decide to either be selfish or whatever. And some people, they believe that they've been good every time, but not realizing that they've done something which is very unforgivable, either on this life or your life before that. I don't believe that karma is transferred into your next life. What I believe is you have the control of what your reality to be. Even though you may not really be able to control the surrounding of something that's going to come to you with negative. Because remember, a lot of negative is more powerful than a positive. It takes a lot of positives to take care of one negative. But you have to stay balanced. Balance means I don't pick the side of good or bad. It means I don't pick the side of negative or positive. I stay with a balanced life. So that's my whole point. And if there's any other questions, I mean, if you have any question, maybe you don't feel I really filled everything that I need to, please let me know. Again, I am Gino DiCaprio, the author of The Universal Law of Creation Chronicles. And the next subject I might be talking about is dealing a lot with the soul, the spirit, and how where you can be with somebody, and then also one day the character, personality, something about them changes. It's called a soul switch, which is you keep all the memories, and I'll get very deep into it if you're interested in hearing about it. So that's it, and try to have an amazing day, evening,